Welcome to our podcast. We'll figure something out.
We're your hostess with the mostest, Sister. I'm Amy.
And I'm Katie, and we're back with another episode. But before we get started, remember to like and subscribe.
Yep.
Today's episode, we have our first special guest star, Brody Little.
Let's go, Brody.
Welcome, Brody.
Welcome in. And today we are talking about all things video games. And we thought, what better guest to have
Perfect guest right
than
here.
my son, her nephew, Gamer Boy, right here.
Almost handsome.
Almost Hanson 06 gamer tag. So Brody, why don't you introduce yourself a little bit?
Yeah, I'm Brody Little. I am 14, and I play a lot of video games.
You like it?
Yeah, I'm playing video games since I was very young. My dad introduced me to video games. My first ever video game I played was Halo 3 when I was like 4 with my dad.
That's a pretty intense game for Halo.
That's what I'm thinking. It's pretty intense for a first game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, definitely.
So you're saying that's the first game you remember playing?
Yeah, first game I remember playing was that. Second game, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess.
Now, what gaming?
Gaming console.
Gaming
it was
console.
Xbox 360.
Okay. So, you got yourself a little gamer setup downstairs.
Yeah.
You got yourself a monitor, a PC, and you also have your own YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Two of them.
Two YouTube channels.
Two.
You want to tell everybody what those are and what you do on those?
Well, my first one, Almost Handsome 06, is my solo content where I make my own videos of playthroughs of games and whatever I want, basically. Then my Ave channel is me with my two other friends. We do playthroughs of games.
What kind of games do you play?
Mainly RPG games, first-person shooters, that stuff.
What's RPG?
Like a role-playing game, like leveling up and that stuff.
Like building stuff or like other things?
Like a fighting,
Okay,
you level
fighting.
up,
Okay.
like that stuff.
Gotcha.
Okay. So, what was the very first game you remember playing?
Probably have to be. See, I'm not a gamer.
Yeah.
Let's start there. Really not a gamer. But it'd probably have to be on this bad boy, right?
Yeah, this right here.
This bad boy.
Yeah. And probably this exact same one. I'm thinking.
Yes, it is.
I think it is. Yes.
So, like, why did we have
You know, we had this because Mom's boss gave it to her. I think he had an extra
just lying around?
just lying around. I don't know,
And he was like, Michelle would love to play video games.
Michelle would love to
She
play.
had stuff down on that.
Needs to just let off some steam.
Love to play
Play
Mario Bros.
Play some. I don't know. All of a sudden, I just remember it being in our house.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, okay.
I think Kurt used to come over with his, and he would play. And so maybe Mom went back to work and was like, "We've been playing Mario Brothers. Like, it's probably like this new thing. Like, bro, I got two.
Okay.
You want one?"
Okay.
Probably.
Because
That's probably what it was.
now that like you think about, I'm like, why did we have one? Because Dad wasn't a video game.
Yeah.
So it was just random. But it would definitely be the track and the hurdles.
Now, that's probably still up in the attic.
Like, she's a runner, she's a track star.
Oh, I know that game.
Do you know that it was?
NES Track, yeah.
It was
That's what it's called,
a
NES.
mat.
Mm-hmm.
You have
And
the
you're-
mat?
Oh, dude, we're
Dude,
old.
you guys have
Like,
the mats?
But listen, you couldn't be barefoot. You get sticky.
I didn't know you guys
And
had the
can't
mats.
sweat.
You would sweat. You have to have
You're like-
socks on.
Trying to run and hurdle.
But like you would.
No, you have to actually hurdle. I feel like it was probably like the best workout.
But I think it was also triple jump too.
Yes.
like because
I
it had
was-
like circles.
Not me. Not me.
Dude, I didn't know you guys had the
Not
track.
me.
Yeah.
You guys did you guys like have the whole set?
Yes.
You guys had the gun, the track.
Uh-huh.
We had it must have been a bundle.
Oh, you must have
had
got the
been a
family
bundle.
bundle one.
We had the family
We had the
bundle,
family
bro.
bundle,
We had
dude.
the family bundle. But yeah, I remember the track was like what I like because I think because I'm actually doing something.
Yeah.
That's probably
Yeah.
what.
But what I remember doing on the track though is being like on my knees
Oh, you be on your knees and do
Were you
this?
cheating? I go,
Oh my god!
so you go like this and you go,
Oh,
Frickin'
and
cheater.
what's the point?
I don't know. You're little. You don't know.
That's
So,
hilarious.
Yeah.
I
So,
like them.
Duck Hunter.
The Duck Hunter was. I liked that one too,
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh, with the duck hunt, did you guys ever do the trick where you point the gun at the light bulb and you shoot? Yeah, if you point the gun at the light bulb and shoot, it hits them every time.
What?
Yeah.
Huh.
Like just a regular normal
Yep.
light bulb?
Put it into a light bulb,
In
shoot
real
it,
life.
and it. Yeah, light bulb, shoot it, and it hits every time.
No, I would just put my.
I didn't cheat in video games.
I would just put my gun up against the TV.
Yeah, against like the
Before it
screen.
would come right
The
up.
screen. You know, you're like can't get closer. I was not good though.
No.
I've never been good at video games.
That one was fun.
That was fun.
That was fun. So that's really the first video games I have. I mean, Mario Brothers, watching Dad play that,
Mm-hmm.
and
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
yep, don't copyright us. And I think he stayed up all night one night and
Mhm.
and beat the
I
princess.
remember that.
But
I remember that.
I wasn't awake, so it was like one of those things where like you couldn't. There was no phones back there to like
take a video.
take a video or take a picture that you did it. You
Well,
know
maybe
what
he
I'm
never
saying?
actually did do it. Maybe
And
he's
it-
been lying this whole
K-pop.
time.
And I don't think it showed on there that you did.
Yeah, it never did because it reset your progress every time you turn it
It's
off.
like you just restart every
Yeah.
time. Yeah, 'cause that wasn't a thing.
So I remember playing that, and then I remember getting Super Mario Bros. 2.
On that.
Yes,
Okay.
which was really cool because the princess could fly.
Princess Peach?
Yeah,
She
yeah,
flying?
she glide.
you could play Princess Peach. That was what's cool
Bruh.
about it. Yeah.
Fun fact about Super Mario Bros. 2: Super Mario Bros. 2 is almost like an exact copy of another game.
What game?
I don't remember what it's called, but I look at it, it's like the complete same gameplay and everything. Like where you could, the turnips in that game in Super Mario 2, you could pick them up.
you
Yeah,
pick
it was
'em up.
it was
Wait,
called Turnip
hold on.
Boy, I think.
Yeah, you don't think you ever played it,
What
did
are
you?
turnips?
You know what turnips are?
No,
You like,
I know what turnips
this-
are off of a
yeah,
different
it's
game.
those are exact. That's a.
Wait, what color are those?
I don't know, but they're turnips. I
Like
think they're
in
red.
Mario Kart, what color are
I don't know. I feel like I'm
Mario.
watching a tennis match.
Speaking of tennis match, no. Now I'm curious because is it they're like brown?
I mean, they can be red. Turnips are like
I can't
this
remember
with
what color they were, but you would pick them up to do.
yeah, and
to
you could
eat
like
them?
no, you throw them at enemies. I
You
think
would throw 'em
yeah,
at
you throw
enemies.
Well, there's a little character that Brent has, and I keep saying it's something, and he's saying it's not.
Oh,
So I'm like, is it a turnip? But it's not.
It might be.
They keep calling it a mushroom, and I know it's not a mushroom.
A turnip is like
It's not a mushroom,
this,
Mom.
like that, then
Mhm.
rounded up
It
top.
might be a turnip.
Turnip for what?
Turnip. Did
Yeah,
you ever play?
Super Mario Bros. 2.
Yeah. So what game? What game is it? We got off topics. That's what we do here. What game did you say it was like?
I think it was Turnip Boy. I think that was a game.
Not the turnip.
It's a super obscure game that was only in Japan.
You're using some big words here. Okay?
I know.
You
I'm
need,
like, what's happening?
you need to chill. You need to simmer down with the big
Give
words.
me the
okay?
definition.
It was a very hidden game
Uh-huh.
Okay.
that nobody really knew about in Japan. So
Japan.
Nintendo just kind of copied it and transported here.
Oh, okay.
So
Then
they
there-
copyrighted.
So Nintendo copy. Oh,
Yeah, Nintendo does
okay.
You
Yeah,
wanna
then
talk about
the
more?
real Super Mario Bros. 2, there was a different Super Mario Bros. 2 in Japan that looked exactly the same as the first one, but with different levels.
Okay. That's pretty cool. I liked it because you could go into like doors. And it was a really cool game.
Yeah, you could go and
So I
It's cool.
can be completely honest with you. I wouldn't even know the difference, to tell you the truth. But now that you say that, is it like you went into somewhere and then you could fall down and then have to beat that level?
I think
that's
so, yeah.
that was like the first level you had
Yeah,
to drop
yeah,
down.
yeah,
So that
or
was number
something.
2.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
So number 1 is just you go straight
You
across
just
to
go
get to the
straight.
flag, right?
Yeah.
The number 2
Okay.
had more verticality.
Okay,
I don't know
Yeah,
if you guys know
yeah.
what verticality means.
not the verticality.
Yeah.
Horizontal.
Cool. That's not a horizontal. Horizontal.
Dude, like he's showing us up here big time.
Whoa.
So yeah, and you've played both those games.
Yeah.
Because I remember before we found this one, we bought at Christmas time.
The knockoff tiny one.
It was
generic.
It was the mini one, but it had all the games built in it.
It said it had over
Oh,
a
that's-
over
It's
a
like,
thousand.
I
games.
remember, yeah.
Yeah,
you
that
don't have
was
to buy a
pretty
game
cool.
store. It was
I-
already like
that was pretty cool. So what else? Probably the next. We never had an Xbox.
Yeah, you guys never got an Xbox.
We got a PlayStation 2, baby.
Yes.
That's what we got.
Was that the next thing?
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let you,
Because I'm just a gamer.
dude. We were a gamer,
Rock Band.
Oh,
it
wait.
is.
dude.
That's why we got it.
About that.
So I had a friend that had it, and I was like, I gotta have Guitar Hero.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Yeah,
Slamming
dude.
on Guitar Hero.
Dude, you wait, dude. Where's the guitar at? Why didn't we have that sucker in
It's
here?
downstairs.
So it started with Guitar Hero, and it was intense.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
had to get the extra guitar.
So when I finally got to play a little bit,
Yeah, I got a little taste
I
of it.
got a couple I did enjoy it.
Yeah. So I remember for Christmas, Rock Band had came out, and I said, "Dude, I gotta ask Santa for Rock Band. I gotta have it.
Yeah,
I
dude.
gotta
Yeah,
have it."
yeah,
So we got ourselves a Rock Band, bruh.
dude.
Why haven't we started a band?
But that's the thing. We rock band. Yeah, dude. We would tear it up, dude.
so how old was Allie?
a year?
And I remember.
No. She wasn't a year because Morgan was deployed.
Okay.
So
Was he
she's
here?
3.
So it must have been him, a baby.
Yeah, he must have been the baby.
So I
dude.
remember we'd have to wait to get them to bed.
Yeah.
And you're like, listen, we have to be quiet. I'm like, you're the one on the drums, bro. You be quiet. And so we'd be upstairs.
Dude, we
Dude, we messed
would
up.
mess it up. Dude, we would be sweaty.
Like it's like midnight.
Yeah,
And we're up
dude,
there.
yeah.
And they're in the bed. And
Yeah.
we're trying to. All you could hear is her tippy tapping back there on the drums.
Dude, we would tear it up.
We got high scores for days.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
don't mess with us.
Mother, would you come my way?
That was the good one.
That was the good one.
What
That
were-
was a good one.
What was your guys' favorite song to play on?
It's
I
probably
think
Mother.
Mother.
I'm honestly
What
shocked
is-
that
who even
our
sang-
mother didn't go, hey, keep her down
No,
up there.
It is 2:00 in the morning.
You girls are being too loud. Well, Dad would send Mom up.
That's what it was. That's what
He
it is. He
could-
couldn't come up
Grip
and do
her
it
down
himself.
up there.
He couldn't come do it himself. So that was sweet because I think we even kept playing that
Oh, for a long time.
a long time.
I still play it.
Do
Not
you?
not the original PS2 one, but I still play it on my computer.
No, he's got.
But
I have my
you
own-
Don't have.
Yeah, the drums.
Drums!
I'm not the
He's
drummer
guitar.
one.
She was the drummer.
He's
The
guitar.
guitar,
guitar.
like I would bust it out right now.
I'm
dude.
insane at guitar right now.
I-
I've been
I
getting really
love
good
it.
at it.
No, like he got it for Christmas last year. Or
No,
year
my
before.
birthday.
Your birthday.
Well, the first one I got for Christmas.
Guitar
and
Hero?
My
yeah,
newest.
but he plays it on the PC, but it's just the guitar.
Oh, okay.
So I had to go in there and show him a little bit.
Oh,
I don't know
definitely.
why I didn't video myself and be like, mother.
Let's just say
But
it.
like, but it has all kinds of. It has Lady Gaga. It has all.
You can
kinds
do
of
any
songs.
song you want.
Bruh, why
Yeah.
have I
You
not
just
played?
search it up and you download it.
Okay, that's fun.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
super
Or
fun.
Yeah,
that.
and then I showed her up.
So can you get the drums for that?
Yeah. We would just need like a
I'm
computer.
sure they're in
Or just need
the
a-
attic. We plug those bad boys in.
Yeah, if we find
No,
those,
like,
you
no,
can
they
buy an
came to our
adapter.
house.
Oh,
You can buy an adapter for it, and you.
Did you put them in the yard sale?
No, I think
Put it in the
I
yard
think,
sale.
I think Coda got a piece.
Oh yeah, the drum, the
The
drumstick.
drumstick.
Right.
Chew the heck out of the
She would.
Chew the heck out of the drumstick.
Put some grips on it.
So it had then SingStar came out.
Oh yeah. See,
Yeah.
I wasn't too big on that one.
No.
What's SingStar?
So it was like the same thing, but it was just singing.
The singing.
Oh,
So you had 2 microphones. I mean, we
They
did that.
didn't have the climb, so
Didn't have like
isn't the climb like the career mode?
no.
Like it was,
the
Hannah
song,
Montana,
Hannah
The
Oh,
Montana,
that
the
was
climb.
it.
That's
Okay.
your
That was my jam.
She's a singer in her past life. So yeah, that was okay. I remember one of my teachers wanted to borrow it. She borrowed my SingStar.
Are you serious? You're like, listen, I want it back.
I don't know if I ever did.
Oh no.
Game probably.
It's okay. It
sucked
wasn't as fun though.
Yeah.
It wasn't as fun.
Nothing beats a good old rock band.
No, for real. For real. I jam out to it.
Rock band's good.
We need a video of that.
That's yeah.
I make it. I have a video of Pop rocking it out.
Sam Bob.
I have a video of Pop rocking it out on my guitar.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Pop
yeah, dude, yeah.
Didn't mess around either. He got on.
See, he's one that's like, you wouldn't think he likes video games, but when he starts to play one,
Oh,
like the
Tears it
Oculus,
up. Dude, that one fishing,
Oculus.
the fishing game on the
Yeah,
Oculus, he
dude.
tore that
Oh,
up.
dude, tore it up.
He played that
you
so
thought
much.
he was in a fishing tournament and won it. You know what I mean?
It's like, we gotta get one of those games. It's like a cashier game for mom.
yeah.
Dude,
Where she can bag.
Can you do that?
probably can.
Oh my gosh, I would never leave the room.
You really love
Bagging groceries.
Yeah,
bag grocery simulator? Grocery bag? What?
I can't.
I like that.
That's a good.
I
idea.
could do that.
You
I could do
it.
that. So okay, so PlayStation 2, is that the same one with like we played Dance Dance Revolution?
Yes. So
Okay.
that was with
Dance
that.
Dance Revolution?
That was
Oh my-
before Just Dance. It had a map.
Yeah, I know. I know
Okay.
Dance Dance Revolution.
And then
Right.
Just Dance.
Just Dance. Yeah. So like, any of those games that are like this sort of thing,
Yeah.
I can't do. I'm not good.
Which ones?
Anything with
This-
the controller.
Anything with controller, so like 90% of all games?
Pretty much. So
Yeah.
I'm not. Like I said, I'm not a gamer. And when I was younger, my cousin always wanted to play video games
Mhm.
with me,
Mhm.
and I'm like, now I think about it today. I'm like, do you only want to play with me because you know I'm not gonna win? Because I was bad.
Dude, that's what it was. She's like,
No,
sure, you want to play?
She'd be like, we'd play a basketball one. First of all, you
First
know,
of all, dude,
I don't know the first
I
thing
don't
about
even wear basketball shorts.
So, but I'm gonna tell you, any of those kind of games, you beat me all day long.
Yeah.
You plug in a Just Dance,
Dude,
back up.
game over.
You're done.
You're done.
I would-
You're done.
I
I
would-
will mess some stuff up on some Just Dance though.
I always hated those
That
Just
was
Dance
fun.
games.
That was fun, like a good workout
Mhm.
too. I
Yeah.
remember what it was. Hey, you.
I don't like it
because there was a
girlfriend.
couple.
I
like-
remember the whole
Yeah.
dance.
Oh yeah.
It's so bad.
That is bad.
It's
That is
so bad. Like
you ever
I
play it?
Just Dance?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I hated it.
Yeah,
Oh,
he never wanted to play.
You
When
guys
me and
always
Allie
forced
wanted
me to play.
Oh.
Not the force.
You guys would like tell me, come on, play with me. You guys would like beg me to play
We
with you
did.
guys. And I hated playing
And you
because
quit it every time.
I suck at it and it's not fun.
Exactly.
I hate dancing.
You can do the Dougie.
Do the Dougie for sure.
You can do the Dougie. So what else PlayStation 2 wise?
Narnia.
Narnia was a game.
So
Didn't you and Dad
Yeah,
play
in your
Narnia?
Narnia phase.
yeah, so no, yeah, when we were in Colorado, I think like so we got a whole bunch of Target gift cards.
Wait, what's happening?
You don't even know?
Wait. Oh, I know. I'm thinking like you're on the Bowflex playing Narnia, reading your Narnia book, pregnant.
Narnia McNarnia.
That's all I can
Freaking
think.
nerd, dude.
That's what I'm thinking.
So, we had Target gift cards.
Like, okay, Target, the red store.
That's Red Store.
We got gift cards for our wedding. Okay? And so,
So you buy Narnia. First thing, buy
dude,
Narnia.
Target wasn't. Target was literally right down the road. Could you imagine living right down the road
Not
from
now,
Target?
Brant.
Brant.
I'd have to move.
Yeah. Right down the road.
Like you walk, but it's probably not safe. To
No,
walk. Okay.
but I mean, you could.
you just hop
could.
in and go.
You hop on a plane at LAX, yes. So yes, we got gift cards, and so we were in Target, and I remember I wanted bar stools because we had a little bar thing.
Where?
We had a little bar thing
Right next to the
because
Right next to the Bowflex.
we didn't have a kitchen table.
Oh, that's true.
So, but we did have like a little patio kitchen thing outside.
Mm-hmm.
But so I wanted bar stools, and I remember not having a lot of gift cards. But I remember just like I felt like it was like
You're like,
supermarket sweep.
spread them out.
Yeah, I felt like it was supermarket sweep, and I think that was the first time I ever got my own credit card.
Target was your first
Target, because they're like, you want 10%? I said, hell yeah,
one?
I
I'll take
want
that 10%.
I want
baby.
10%, baby. Put those bar stools down to 10%. Actually, I think it was because Morgan slipped in a PS2.
He slipped in the
Yes.
PS2.
For, like,
slip
It's
it
like,
all in
listen,
there.
until we get a PS2 with the wedding
Stuff.
gift cards, dude. So that was your dad. How was your dad?
You're like, sure, I
Sure.
would like some kitchen.
So, I would like, yeah, I guess I'll have to.
I guess I'll
I guess I have to eat with my hands
It was-
instead of buying forks.
It
But we
wasn't
can
on the registry, so. I can't.
So,
Oh my gosh, I can't. I never
how
knew
have I
this.
not told you
I
this?
don't know.
I
I'm just thinking about the line coming out still.
So listen, I'm sweating, guys. So I should have wore a tank top on this show. So we got the PS2, but we're like, it only came with one controller. I'm like, we married, bro. Like, what else? We don't have cable.
We gotta
I'm
get
playing
a- we
some
gotta
video
get a second
games.
one.
You know what I'm saying? So we got a controller, and I picked it out, and it was called Mad
Mad
Catz.
Catz controller.
And we still have it.
What's a Mad Cat controller?
You don't want to know.
It looked better, like we're like aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
It would just look better than the PS2
Oh, of
controller.
course, it was cute,
So
probably.
it was just a fun, like, every time we would play, I call Mad Catz.
Okay.
So we still say it to this day, like say stupid stuff like that. But I talked him into getting the Narnia game.
But the fact that Narnia was a...
They made games of everything back in the
Oh
day.
my god!
I know!
Like, the thing is, here's the deal though. He never wanted to play it. Okay? He never wanted to play it. But like
I'm just thinking about that stupid goat thing. What is that thing with the scarf?
Mr. Thomas! Have you?
No, I haven't.
You've never
You
watched
would
Narnia?
know his
No, I
name.
never watched
Next
Narnia.
family night, it's Narnia night.
You used to be obsessed with Narnia.
Oh, I read the whole book.
I know.
And I watched-
That's why I'm laughing.
I watched every single movie in the movie theater.
I've never watched a single thing. I don't even know what Narnia is.
You
All I-
would like it.
all I know
You
is like
actually
some
probably would.
fantasy thing. That's all I
Yeah.
know.
You probably would like it, actually.
So yeah, he never wanted to play it, but I can't remember.
But what did you do in the game?
you just did adventures.
Adventures.
As Thomas?
No, I was Susan. The girl, the older girl in there.
Okay.
I was Susan. Yeah.
Just
And you
when
would
it's
I remember trucking through the snow and there would be wolves and you'd have to get them. You'd have to get them, dude.
Oh.
So anyways, like he would never want to play it. Okay.
Wow.
But he wanted to play his game, which he probably I can't remember what he got. He probably got
Call of Duty.
it was probably Call of Duty.
It
I
was-
could put
I
money
have
on
the
Call
disc.
of
I have the
Duty.
disc of Call. He has
That-
the disc of Call of Duty.
but I think he had some already. I think he played the stupid Grand Theft Auto games.
Oh, dude, we have like them all.
Remember when
We
you
have all
wouldn't
the
let them
original.
play it?
No, dude. Yeah.
I remember you're like, you're not allowed to play that.
Yeah, like I literally remember laying on the couch being pregnant with Allie, and he playing that, and it's like she's on fire, and it's like
Yes,
he's just going
yes.
across the town, stealing stuff,
Running
know,
over people.
running over people, hijacking. And she's on fire. It was like the only station he would play on there. That's why I remember that.
That's so funny.
So yeah, but no, he never really wanted to play, so I had to talk him into it. Like, hey, let's play. You play a little bit, I play a
Come
little
on,
bit.
we
Like,
gotta go
come
through the
on, we gotta
wardrobe.
go. Yeah, we gotta go, dude. We have to say, Mr. Thomas. Like, let's go.
I just,
So yeah, so I remember that, like, a lot.
well, I wouldn't forget it either if I bought a.
With our wedding gift cards.
I definitely wouldn't forget that. I tell you that.
So that was fun times. So that's all PS2.
Yeah.
We never had an Xbox at home. We got an Xbox here,
360.
Xbox 360. What did we play on that?
With Disney Infinity. Me and
Dude,
Dude,
yes.
me and Allie would tear Disney Infinity.
You
uh,
did. You guys did.
Yeah.
Like
We
that
had
was,
them all. They had
yes.
all the games.
I remember we
Almost
always
all
had
the
to look at
figures.
Target. We'd always have to look to find out which ones we
Yeah,
didn't have.
yeah.
The giant bin of them. You gotta look through them all.
Oh my god. Do you still have all of them?
Of course I do.
I mean, some don't have heads.
Well,
They're missing
shocker.
One is literally just the base, and the character is just ripped off.
She
It's
likes
just
them.
it's like the
Does
shoes.
it still work? Like you could still play it if you
Yeah.
wanted to?
I mean, I don't have the Xbox 60 anymore.
Oh.
He
but-
sold it.
$50.
So
Yeah, he's Will and Dylan at school.
wait.
Yeah, dude, he's selling stuff
So-
left and right.
But could you get? This is my thing. Is like, why make all these consoles?
Why make them?
No, I know. I'm trying to get to it.
Let her cook.
Like, let me cook. Like, why not just have one thing and then all these different games? You get what I'm saying? So, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like why is there like multiple different types of
Like,
like
why?
Xbox, Nintendo? Like why there's like
Yeah,
three?
but then you can get the game for everything. It just doesn't. Make
It's because
sense.
like if you see PlayStation getting a lot of money from making their PS2s, wouldn't you
Mhm.
want that money too?
Well, yeah.
So first it was Nintendo, but like let's say Nintendo saw PlayStation making a ton of money, so Nintendo's like, we can make video games, we can make
Mhm.
consoles
I
too.
get
So they
that.
hop in and they make consoles too and sell them.
But it's almost like it's just weird to me that they all have the same games though. Like, but isn't there certain ones that have only games? That
Yeah,
can
like
be played
all
on
the
that?
Mario, Zeldas, Mario Karts, everything's on the Nintendo.
See, I didn't know
That's the only
that.
thing that's
Okay,
on
then
Nintendo.
that would make sense because I'm like, it just wouldn't just doesn't.
Yeah, that's how
No.
they get you.
So that's why you have 500 different consoles.
Yes, because they all have different games.
Checks out.
Hmm.
So what was that other Disney game where you walked around Disney? Is
The,
that the same one?
Disneyland.
Disneyland.
It was like literally just called Disneyland.
That was with like you had it was Xbox, right? But you had to connect.
Yeah, connecting it up.
You went like this. I knew
You messed stuff up.
I knew Disneyland.
And you
like the
probably
back
had to
of my
read
hand.
flip flops on.
Yeah,
when you were doing
heck
it.
yeah, dude.
Allie bought that game on my newer
Fucking
On our
Xbox.
new Xbox, yeah.
Oh,
you can
recently?
play it.
Is it like refreshed as if Disneyland is today?
No,
The
it's,
new
it's
stuff?
still the
probably
old.
old
It's like
stuff,
a
old stuff.
more of
Bro,
a.
come
It
on,
has way better
Disneyland.
graphics and like you don't have to do this.
Do they have California Adventure?
No, it's just Disneyland.
You can't park hop?
Yeah, you can't park hop.
obviously.
Park Hop's banned. They banned it.
Dang.
That was fun because I loved playing. That.
I barely played that one.
Because you would go by the rides and it would play
Mm-hmm.
the music. That was
It's
pretty
a
cool.
Small World
yeah,
and all that.
that
Yeah,
was
yeah,
pretty cool.
That was really cool.
I could play that.
I was more of a intense gamer with Dad. Me and Dad would tear it up on Halo 3. Me and him beat that whole entire game when I was like 4, 5.
4.
I was like, yeah, I tear it up when I was 4.
Gaga doing it.
Yes, I
Like,
teared it
sucking
up.
your pacifier?
Pretty much.
In your diaper.
I did it when I was super young. Me and him played.
Like you knew what you were
That's
doing?
wild.
I knew
though.
what I was doing because I've been playing video games. Like, first it
That's
was
Like he came out of my stomach and he's just like,
pretty much. To be honest, it might not have been Halo 3 that I first played. It might have been Twilight Princess that I first played. That was on the Wii. It's either or of those, but those both were
is
still.
it Edward and Bella?
I was just gonna-
What?
Ah, 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 ah.
I don't get it.
Twilight.
Ah, stupid.
Just give him a killer, Bella. Anyways,
Yeah, it's either one of those two.
is
But-
that like a Zelda kind of game?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was Legend of Zelda.
So
Twilight
Zelda's
Princess.
been around for 100 years.
35
Oh.
And Zelda
or 25. I don't remember. Zelda is a girl.
is a girl, and
Shut
I
up.
always thought it was a boy.
The character,
Shut your mouth.
no, the character you play as is Link. He's
Yeah,
the boy.
it's Link. I knew that.
Oh, okay.
Then the princess you save
Duh.
is
Is
Zelda.
the princess is Zelda.
Princess.
I thought you always played Zelda, and I thought it was a girl because it had a ponytail.
It has that weird like elf hat thing.
Yes.
Is it an elf?
Kind of.
What is it?
Highland. It's
Huh?
a completely different race. It's a completely different race made up
Okay.
in the
Okay.
game. Yeah, some of the Zelda games they're called Legend of Zelda, but they don't have Zelda in it.
Okay. How
Like-
does that work?
Link's Awakening was called Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening,
Seen
and
Link?
Zelda isn't even in the whole game.
She just MIA.
Yeah, there's just like Link is on a complete different adventure, and
See,
Zelda's not
I'm
even in it.
thinking Link is Zelda because
That's what I was
that he's
thinking.
on everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I was-
Yeah,
Link's just Link.
Link is just Link.
Linking around.
Link just like Ian McLinkerson.
Exactly.
I mean, you have that on 3DS.
I have it on every.
You
I
have
have it.
Probably everything.
We have every single console you could think of.
Yeah. So what have you had? All the consoles.
What every single console. I've
Yeah.
had. Okay.
All right, here we go. Everybody, buckle in.
Like what I've had or have I played
Like the consoles you've owned.
exclusively like to myself or like as a family
Whoa.
console.
In your house.
It's
Like,
in my
In
house.
the household.
Yeah.
In
Like,
our household.
Counting this.
Yeah,
No, well,
well-
this was this was
That
like
was
probably-
bought in my household that I've. Okay, I get
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So, 360, the Wii.
We.
We.
We's good.
Do we count duplicates of
Yeah.
multiple.
Oh
Counts as
yeah, because you have like
duplicates,
500 switches.
Well, Allie's DSi,
Mm-hmm.
3D, both of our
you play.
3DSs.
That's when she'd play
Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty on.
Yeah.
Hello Kitty, I haven't got
No, dude, I beat that for her.
you.
I about killed her because she didn't save it.
That's
Oh my
I was
God.
gonna rip that ponytail off her head because I helped her make all that sushi and beat the game for her, and she didn't save it, dude.
She
I
didn't
was
save it, dude.
Yeah,
Yes.
she played a stupid Monster High game.
I don't remember that.
I don't
one.
remember that
So you had
one.
to walk around she had to walk around the school. She'd always want me to like play it with she wanted
Yeah.
her to teach me how to play, and I was like, playing this game's stupid. To walk around the school doing like miscellaneous tasks. I was like, what do you want me to do? This game's dumb. So yeah, there's the two 3DSs, a Switch,
Mhm.
another Switch,
2 switches.
two Switches, another 360, my new Xbox,
Mhm.
my PlayStation 4, my PlayStation 5,
Mhm.
my computer, because you can play games on that too.
Computer wife Karen.
Then my other computer,
Wait, keep going.
and I think
Pin
that's
that.
it.
Put up in that.
Computer wife Karen, is that SpongeBob?
That's
Yeah.
yes, that's
Did you know they're married in real life?
The actor, like the
The
voice
actors
actors, are
are
Stop!
married?
I saw that. I don't
Really?
know if it's true. I saw it. I seen it on TikTok.
I'm gonna have to look that up. That's funny.
It came up like,
Plankton just came out. It came out the new movie
Stinky
on Netflix.
Plankton?
It's a
Freaking Plankton.
movie.
is there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Freaking play. It was
I
like
saw it like the other day. I saw it
That's
the other day.
crazy.
I don't know if it's true, but
We're gonna fact check that.
that was
Check that.
funny.
I'll edit it and say false or true.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Oh my gosh.
Future Birdie, edit this.
Yes. So, what's your favorite console?
Favorite console? Probably my computer. It's mainly like a jack of all trades. Like just can.
You can just do everything on
Yeah,
it.
I can even play Nintendo stuff on it through special
But
tactics.
okay, so what is like your favorite
gaming console. Or
your
Your go-to.
your go-to like your I'm trying to find the word.
console. Go to like video game console. Like
Sure.
play
Yeah.
I mean, I'm playing my PC the most because I can just. It's the best out of everything, and I can just play anything.
So
on
how do
it.
you decide what you're gonna do that day?
Like what game?
What game I want to play?
Yeah.
Just whatever I'm thinking of. Sometimes when I have a dream of a game, I'm like, I want to play that
That's a
game.
dream.
Nothing. Just comes to you with a dream.
I don't know. I just
That's
like
kinda
That's
dream.
feel-
amazing.
I'm like whatever like are my surroundings, everything like reminds me of a game. Like I want to play that game.
You're like, I'm
That's
gonna go
pretty
home and play that game.
Like
That's
right
it.
now, I want to play Zelda because I've been
But
playing
which
that
one?
a lot. I don't know.
Oh, okay. So it just depends.
Yeah.
When you get going.
Depends. You just get it. Just load them up. and
So
figure it
how
out.
many games have you actually like finished from beginning to end? Because I know you like to start them.
Yeah, I bought so many games. I
Yeah,
haven't
it's an
even-
addiction. I
Okay,
think,
so
at this point.
I
Is
can't
it an
count every
addiction?
single
Is it an
one,
addiction?
but I've beaten all of the like the like the 3D. I've beaten almost all the 3D Zeldas.
Okay.
Oh, I only have 2 left to beat.
That's pretty cool.
Beat all the Dark Souls games.
Mhm.
Of course, beat Halo 3 with Dad.
Mhm.
Beat Halo Reach with
What
Dad.
about Narnia?
Narnia. I've never played Narnia.
Beat it with mom,
I've. I can probably get that on my
dude.
PC.
I'll die. I'll die.
Dude,
we gotta
I
we gotta
will
do
tear
we gotta
it
do an
up.
episode of that. Me and mom
Yes.
just tearing up on Narnia.
Narnia.
See, I can't name all the games.
So
I've
what
beaten.
about Fortnite?
Fortnite?
Yes.
The current
You and Dad used to play that
Is it still really big?
every day.
not as big. I mean, it's still absolutely massive right now.
So is there still like skins all the time?
Yeah, they have like so many random skins now.
Do you play it still?
Not really anymore. I haven't played in a while. It's just fallen off now. It's like it's not really fun anymore.
So I did play one time,
Mhm.
and I couldn't figure it out. I was running up the stairs, but I was looking at the wall the whole time like this,
Yeah, she's like running into
and
the
then going
wall.
like this.
Yeah, she can't look around and control her like. Walk
I
around
can't
at the
do
same
that
time.
either. So that's
But
like
this was what's really funny. Okay, so him and Morgan would play in different rooms,
Mhm.
and they
I
would
remember,
have
yeah.
they would have headsets, and I played,
Mhm.
and so I had the headset, and me and Brody are playing with each other, and I'm
Mhm.
like, I don't know. So Morgan's like, give it to me. So I had the headset on,
And you're talking,
and I'm talking,
he's playing.
pretending like I'm playing, and he's getting all these kills, and he's just tearing it up. I'm like, dude, look at me.
Wait,
like,
did you really think it was
At
her?
the beginning, I was
At
like,
the beginning,
I was
yeah.
like, first, I was like,
What?
wow, you got a kill. How amazing. Must have been a bot. I was like, you got another kill? That's kind of cool. It's like, third kill. I was like, Dad?
I'm like, no.
And then I'd run into the living room, and Dad's just like this on the screen, like hunched over,
hilarious.
playing, as Mom just laid back on the couch with the headset on, like basically sleeping. Like, Mom, are you sleeping? Like, you're snoring from the mic.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
yeah, Fortnite. That was a big one. I remember when you got scammed.
I'll talk
The
about it.
scammer got scammed, baby.
Fortnite saved the world. I got scammed
He
for all
got
my stuff
scammed
when I was
on
like 9.
He was like
that
9
was the
years
worst thing
old,
ever happened.
and somebody stole all your stuff.
Yes, took
All
my
your stuff. And I thought that the cops were gonna get called because it was a
I remember running into the living room. I was like, I fell on my knees like this, and I was like, no!
True fact.
felt horrible. Like, I think Morgan was gonna try to get this person's IEP
Oh yeah,
number,
he was
if that's
putting
even
his
what it
chucks
is.
on, ready to go.
Yeah, dude,
Should've
he was
found his
gonna.
IP.
How do we find out who it
fly
is?
across the universe to
Jump this kid.
to jump whoever this was.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was probably somebody in his mom's basement. is
Eating
what it
Cheetos,
was.
probably.
Eating Cheetos, yeah.
Like,
That's what was
giant
going on.
belly, eating
Yeah,
like his
eating
Cheeto bag
Cheetos.
right here.
Stealing stuff from kids.
Stealing stuff from kids.
9-year-old kids. So, yeah.
Stealing digital guns from kids.
Yeah, that wasn't fun. No. So, that was all bad. So, yeah, okay. So, Fortnite, what else? So, the Wii. We tore it up on the Wii.
So I still feel like the Wii character.
The Mii's.
So when they
I love those Mii's.
made you step on the thing.
Oh, God.
We fit. We had to step on the pad on the
was
ground.
Of course we had Wii Fit.
Yeah.
Of
Every time
course.
every time when I go on, it's like obese.
Yes!
Obese.
It always
Dude.
did, and I'm like, bro.
Bro, dude, I just had a baby.
And it's like,
Yeah,
he just hates it. I feel like
I would like to open it up right now because I guarantee that.
Dude,
I'm not stepping on that thing right now.
Dude,
I'll tell you that.
last time I went on, one time I went on it, and my height was like tight when I was a kid, so I went onto it, and like the meter went over the chart. Okay, it was like unhealthily obese. It was like you're like basically your character was dead on the floor. Okay, your character was like face down, planted on the floor, dead.
I think tennis was fun.
Tennis, you're sweating.
Tennis is fun. I remember Morgan being like, "You're so lucky," because I had a nice.
Why do
I had
they
a-
always do
I had
that?
a mean ass serve, dude.
Why do they always do that? Like, I'm good at the bowling,
Yes.
but they're not as good.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry,
You got the turkeys.
I'm allowed to be good at one thing.
Yeah.
And then they have to stay up all night to try to beat me.
Oh my gosh! Why? Why?
I know, I'm like, I don't really care. Sorry, I'm good at bowling. My dad was in a bowling league.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
Pop was in a bowling league.
dude.
Oh, his own bag and bowl.
Yeah.
It's
Shoes.
wild.
He was in a bowling.
You-
I never knew he
have
was
you-
a
I
bowling
think he had a
league.
shirt.
We gotta
said
take
Rod.
him. We gotta go bowling. He's so good, Brody.
Really?
He's
Yeah,
got
dude.
the whole like thing. The whole thing.
They held the.
Yes!
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was shook the first time
Yeah.
I said, "What's happening?"
I-
Oh, you
What's
cross his leg like this. You go,
And Mom said he was on a bowling league. I said, "Shut your mouth."
I remember being up in the attic and there would be bowling bags, and I'm like, bowling. I'm
Okay, Barney Rubble.
Like, yeah.
You already know. He probably had one of those hats too. The buffalo hat.
you know they actually came out with the controller, like a mold
A
for
ball?
like it was a ball you put the Wiimote inside of, and it
What?
Yeah.
Dude, that would go through your
Wait, yeah.
freaking
it was like as big
TV.
as a normal bowling ball too, and you'd hold it like this, and
That's
you
actually
had to
really
press
cool.
the buttons like.
That's cool.
Of course, if somebody tried to do it,
Mhm.
Morgan, yeah, he was good at bowling on there.
Mhm.
So he was like, I'm really good at getting the turkey after turkey
Yeah.
situation. And he's like, let's go bowling
Mhm.
because I'm so good.
and he tries to press A button in real life.
Like, yeah, I mean, he wasn't the best bowler, but I mean, he wasn't the wee bowler.
That's
on there.
right. That's right.
But yeah, we need to get Dad on here just for a bowling
Or like
Pulling
random facts we don't even know.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
I never
Yeah,
knew he
you
was
do.
a bowling league. You
Yep.
guys never told me that.
You're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to ask.
I'm gonna
go
ask him
bowling.
next time. I was like,
Mhm.
were you in a bowling league? I was like, oh, he's gonna give me a little.
I
And then he's gonna be humble and be like, I wasn't even good.
Oh,
I wasn't even
God,
good.
but
As he was like-
said Rod.
Incursive. Barney Rubble.
Gets a bowling ball, bounce on the head like this.
Yeah, he's like
Then gets a
upside
bowling
down.
ball, does this.
It's on his toe. He's spinning around everywhere.
Starts dribbling it somehow.
It's like
What?
this. It goes like this. You already know. Pops
He takes
is
his hat
done.
off, his bowling ball.
There's a bowling ball inside his hat. Take a rabbit hat trick. Takes out a bowling ball.
Oh my gosh.
Oh Lord. Oh, Lord. Okay.
Oh.
All right. What else did we play on Wii? Mario Kart.
Well, that's where it all started. And I think that's what's so cool is everybody in our family
Yes.
likes Mario Kart.
Mario Kart.
Everybody
Mario
likes
Kart.
Mario Kart.
Like
Mario
it's a
Karting it
go-to.
up.
We've had like tournaments
Oh yeah.
of it.
I don't talk about it.
Allie's hecka good on the new
No,
one.
she's good.
Like,
she's really good.
I even get exactly what she gets, and I still can't do
No,
it.
she's good.
So this is a funny story. So Morgan was deployed, but he came home, and it was one night. So we had like a family dinner. Like he just got home, okay, and we're playing Mario Kart,
Mhm.
and I was playing, Morgan was playing, and Dad was playing, and I don't know who else was playing, but it was the tree one
I know.
with the
The
leaves.
maple leaves.
Maple
Yes,
leaves
with
with
the leaves
the
flying.
worms.
I already know what you're talking about.
And
I think I was playing.
yes, and so Morgan's like first place the
Yeah.
whole time. He's just like, yeah, baby, you know what I'm saying? And he didn't know there was a secret, like
So what happens when you get
you
deployed?
know, yeah, you don't
you don't
get
get to find
no.
out those things.
You remember there's
You're
a
over there
secret?
saving the country.
Yeah. So it's literally the third lap, and he's like, I mean, thumbs pressing, you know, and he's just like, yeah, baby.
Better win this.
I'm
And
gonna
then
get that
all of a
trophy, baby.
all of a sudden it was like, shoot,
Laying right in front of them.
just flew over him and just landed right in front of him. It was like, it was
Maple Tree Way.
it was Dad,
Maple Tree
dude.
Way.
I don't know what he was. What does he play? What character does he usually play?
Oh, is it Donkey Kong? No.
I remember playing Bowser. No, I would always play Bowser.
I don't remember what, but it was.
Why can't I remember his?
What's the one with the purple? The purple guy.
Wario.
Was it? I felt like maybe it was him or
Maybe.
something. I don't know, but dude,
He knew all the tricks and stuff. He was
Oh,
good
yeah.
at that.
Oh, yeah.
He's
and
good
Morgan,
at that too.
Morgan literally was just like, bro, like you couldn't just
Not
let
the
me
pop
have-
beating me.
Not the pop. Like that's worse than a blue turtle shell right
Blue
now.
turtle shell,
You know what I'm
dude.
saying?
God, I hate those.
Dude, I always got the bullet because I was in 12th place. So
Yeah, Allie is so good at the new Mario Kart now. Like, I was the only one in the family that could get close to her. I've beaten
Yeah,
her.
she's freaking good.
I've
it's
beaten
not
her
even
a-
fun to play.
No.
I've beaten her a lot of the times, but she's beaten me like 3 times as much. Like one time when I was little, I was like real little. Not like I was like, I don't know. But she beat me one time. She kept beating me over and over. I grabbed the controller and just threw it at her. Like so annoying. One time when she's gonna like, because we had the whole trophy thing.
Yeah.
Like run up. It's like we just won. So the person who won goes up and then collects the virtual
Gets
trophy
the
on the
trophy.
screen. The trophy on the screen.
Yeah.
I wish before she would grab the trophy, I would turn off the system. I would turn it off right before she gets
Well,
the
you would like
trophy.
both race to get the trophy. It's
But
like,
what really cracked me up is like Allie would win, Brody would go up and get it, and then take off running.
like
But she would take off running
But
to
he
get
didn't
it
even
from
have
him. But it's
anything.
literally still on the screen. So I would have said, "Oh, your hands were slippery. You didn't get it. Like why? You know what I'm
I
saying?"
remember you yelling at me like,
Dude,
you guys do it again, you're getting taken off. You're gonna get taken away.
Butterfingers.
Oh, dude, it drove me nuts.
I know.
It drove me nuts.
Then one time Dad was like, "That's it. No, you guys get the trophy." He grabs the trophy and like throws it up. And then the only one time he threw it on the
Throw in
ground,
the trash.
stomps on it.
We still do that crap. So Mario Kart, that's always a good one to. And we always have like little games that we get, like the minute to win. Is it minute to win it?
Oh yeah, that one was good.
I mean, now they have more. Like they have Splatoon was fun.
Splatoon. Oh, I remember that. We got that for the Switch.
That was fun.
Splatoon. I
And then,
remember
like,
on.
painting.
It was like a
remember
church. You had to get a shoot. You had to shoot ink everywhere to cover
I don't
more of the
remember
map than
that
the other
one.
team. I remember on New Year's, Dad played that so much.
Yeah, he did, dude.
I don't remember that one.
He did.
It was a really good game.
Okay, so we played Oculus.
Yeah.
That that was fun. You have a PlayStation
Yeah.
VR too.
Yeah, I had PlayStation VR. I kind of replaced that with the Oculus because Oculus is like 50 times better than
50
PlayStation
times
VR.
better.
Gotta have the
50
next one.
times better.
So what do you do with the other stuff that you don't play with?
Just have it sitting there in the closet or something.
We need to sell the VR.
Like PS4, I still use the PS4. Like Dad uses the PS4, so me and him could play games. Because all the games I have on my PS5 are also on my PS4, and vice versa. So
Okay.
we can both play the same games.
So okay. So let's rate games. Okay. So like
Okay.
let's do like 1 through 10?
1 through 10.
1 through 10?
Understand?
I mean, I'm not gonna rate because it's Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero and Just Dance.
Just dance.
Track and field.
That, yeah.
Like
Dude, I did play Sims. Did you ever play Sims?
Sims.
Oh, you tore that up.
Allie played a lot
Allie
of
likes
Sims.
that Sims. Yeah.
So, but what I would do. So, like I said, I'm not good at doing the building and all that.
Yeah.
So I have this one friend. She's really good at it, and we'd be up, and she's like, because every time you restart, you have to rebuild everything.
Oh, there's no save.
I don't remember. This was on PlayStation 2, so that.
Oh yeah, you had to have a memory card.
Well,
Oh,
we
that's-
probably didn't have memory.
We
card.
didn't have memory card, dude.
Too broke.
So
Help us report.
she'd have to build it, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna show my eyes until you're done. And then when you're done, wake me up, and then we'll play.
We'll play, yeah,
Every time.
every time.
Every time.
She was probably like, "We gotta rebuild this every time." Jeez.
Poor thing. But we messed some stuff up on Sims, and
I remember
still
you
to
playing
this
that.
day I'll send her like Sims like TikToks and
TikTok?
stuff because you know how they sing the song
Yes, yes.
and they're like singing it
Yeah,
differently.
yeah.
Like
Oh yeah,
some
yeah,
sort
yeah.
of language.
'Cause that's what they. Is that
Oh,
what
yeah,
it was?
it's
Dorgan and Dorgan time.
A part to protect.
We would like sing it to each other. We'd like.
Oh god, dude.
That was good stuff.
That's
That's
funny.
good stuff.
That's funny.
Yeah,
I never played that.
That was good. But now you can like have it where they may get pregnant. So I'm like, all right, that's too much for
my
me.
My gosh, that's
too much
weird.
for me.
That's weird.
The first ever Sims game was on the Super Nintendo. The one after this one.
Oh really?
Yeah,
So that's been around for a long time.
Yeah, it was called Sim City.
Yeah.
It was where you
okay.
managed a city instead of like a people.
Yes.
Hmm.
See, that would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be pretty
That
I
would
like
be.
Have you heard of the new one, Overcooked?
What do you mean?
The new game. It's
That's
called
what you
Overcooked.
sent me on
Overcooked.
TikTok, huh?
Oh, I have that.
Bruh.
The whole
Overcooked?
family plays it?
Overcooked. I think I have that.
Huh?
Like,
Have you played it?
No, I'm about to buy it.
Let me look at it real quick.
What is it on? PS
Switch.
Switch? Oh,
Well, I think you can get on other stuff, but I know you have on Switch. But like, it just looks fun to do.
The second one, I have Overcooked too. I have it on my computer.
Have you played it?
No.
It's this. So that's his thing. Is he just buys the game
No, 'cause
just to buy?
I get free because on the Epic Games Store
Uh-huh.
on computer, they just give out free games all the time.
Oh, because there's different ones. So there's like Overcooked, Overcooked Special Edition, Overcooked 2.
I have
think.
Overcooked
Oh,
too.
okay.
So I don't really know what the difference are. I just seen it on TikTok and I seen families like fighting over messing up and stuff. So
we
I'm like,
would.
That's
We
exactly
would.
what it would
Yeah.
be. So I'm like, that should be fun.
I think maybe next dinner we should do that.
Play Overcooked.
Mm-hmm.
Play Overcooked on the 55 inch.
It's a 55 incher.
Yeah. Let's do that. That'd be fun. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be
Okay,
fun.
so rating.
Okay, rating.
Rating.
Okay.
It's like worst from best.
Yeah, let's do that.
It's really
Well,
hard.
not worst from best, but like your
my top 10 favorite games.
Yeah, there you go.
Then
there
worst
you
from
go.
best.
Yeah.
Number 10, maybe like Mario Kart.
The worst?
Like my top 10 favorite. Dude, the games I played,
Go on,
He's-
get.
Yeah.
the games I played, your
Yo.
minds might as well comprehend the games I play. They are
Yeah.
amazing.
I've been
Nadia.
Narnia. Yep, that's exactly.
You can't really compare Mario Kart with when you're running around trying to save the world. I get that.
Yeah, like
but
100-hour adventure game. Like,
I get that.
yeah, then I'm just gonna. I can't really like rate them in an order, but I'm just gonna
Mhm.
kind of spit out some of my favorite
spit
games.
it.
Spit it out.
Spit out your game.
So, Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild is for sure my favorite game ever.
In your whole life.
Yeah, favorite game I've ever played. I have hundreds of hours on that game.
So what's the difference between that and all the other Zeldas?
Breath of the Wild is like fully open world. Like you get to like you see anything in the distance, you can go there. You can climb, you can run, you can swim. You see,
Legs,
That's
not
you
this.
can do twirl.
You twirl.
Yeah, if you see anything in the distance,
Shake a pony.
yeah, and there's tons of different weapons you can use, tons of armor, so you
Okay,
can
that's
customize
pretty
your
cool.
character.
That's cool. That's cool.
Like, I think I have like 600 hours playing it on my Switch, playing that game. I got it when it like came out for Christmas.
600
Mm-hmm.
From Nether ones, cause like I remember, you asked me what I wanted from Nether ones. It was like, do you want the new? She's asking me like, do you want the new Zelda game from Nether
Yeah.
ones? I was like, sure, whatever. I mean, at that time, I didn't really was into Zelda. I've never like, I played Twilight Princess and Ocarina of Time on Dad's Nintendo 64, but I never beaten one, like fully got into one. But when I got Breath of the Wild, I was like, I don't really know what to do. So I showed my dad, and Dad like taught me what to do, and I was playing that
You
for
would know.
I was playing that for days and days and days. 600 hours on that game. I still play it to this day.
What console is that one?
On the Switch.
On the Switch.
Of course, now I got it on my computer through special means.
Okay.
Uh,
Special means?
yeah, then they came with a sequel to it, which was technically a bigger game, but it was
Not
like
as cool.
yeah, because they basically all they did was add on to the previous like world.
Not the add-ons.
They just, like it felt like a add-on instead of like a whole new game. So like you're just exploring almost like the same world again, so it wasn't as fun.
I get it.
Yeah, in
Okay.
that game you could like make shit like spaceships basically and fly around and stuff.
Okay.
But in
They
like
have ships in Zelda?
yeah, they've giant robots now.
So I thought Zelda was like this, like Vikings.
It is
like
not Viking
Minnesota Vikings.
Vikings
Poor
and
Brody.
okay.
Wait.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
So yeah, it's not Vikings and European medieval is completely different. Like Game of Thrones is European medieval. Vikings is like the people on the other side of the sea.
Okay, but they
Like
didn't
the
have
Darth-
ships.
like the-
Yeah.
Like the Dothraki, that's like basically Vikings.
The what?
You don't
Game of
watch.
Thrones.
That's
I
basically
don't
like
watch.
Vikings.
I tried
but
it. I can't
with-
do it.
You can't?
I can't get past it.
Really? I watched the whole
Yes,
series.
that's the first episode.
First scene. I've tried because you've told me you gotta watch it.
You gotta watch it.
More times he's told me to watch it.
I know.
I've watched the whole entire
And I'm
series.
like, all right, I'll do it. And I keep trying to start it. I just can't do it.
Went through 8, watched it all.
I can't. It's been a couple years, so maybe I can try it
Maybe.
again.
I was watching it nonstop too. I watched it. Like it took me like a few weeks to watch it all.
It was good though.
It was amazing. Probably the best TV show I've ever watched.
Amazing.
But you probably don't watch a lot of TV shows because you're 600 hours in gaming.
Okay. I have a lot of free time. Okay. I don't play any sports. I have a lot of free time. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah. There's like
So that's your top. Zelda's your top.
Zelda.
Breath
That's
of the
my
Wild.
favorite game ever.
Okay.
Then there's Majora's Mask, which was a
Is that
Legend
a
of
Zelda
Zelda Majora's Mask, which was a sequel to Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Mhm.
Some people say it's like one of the worst ones, but in my opinion, it's one of the best.
game?
It was actually almost took a year to make it because they're on like time constraints. They had only like a year to make it,
Mhm.
so they used a lot of like a lot of the characters and everything. They reused a ton of stuff from Ocarina of Time in Majora's Mask,
Way too smart for me.
I know. I'm like, what?
and a lot of big words.
A lot of-
What's happening? I'm like squinting. Like I can understand it better.
I don't really know how
I gotta
to.
roll this back.
I don't really know how to like like use simple
Alright!
I don't know how to dumb it down for the YouTube over there.
I don't really know how to symbolize words. Like I kind of just my vocabulary.
Yeah.
Is
Me
kinda,
play game.
Me play game. Me like game. 600 hours.
There you go. Oh my gosh.
You play a game for 600 hours, me no have life.
Oh.
Alright, what's another game you like?
The Dark Souls games. Dude, I've stolen your husband.
Done stole my.
I done stole him.
I'm single, ready to mingle. I guess.
Literally, when she goes to bed at night, Dad comes downstairs.
Yes, he tucks
He's
my
like-
butt in.
Tipping down.
Yeah.
Night.
Oh, so we're so tired.
He is always tired.
And
No wonder he's always tired.
yeah.
Yeah, because I got him into playing the Dark Souls games, right?
Mm.
Because he got me playing Zelda, and so I was like, I know a game you like, Dark Souls. He loves the games. Like, I got him
Yeah.
playing Elden Ring and Dark Souls, those games,
Mm.
which they're the part of the same series, basically, but just different names.
Mm-hmm.
I got him to play them, and he just loves them. He plays them all the time. Then I said, you know we can play these together, right? He's like, what? He's like, yeah, let's play Dark Souls 3 together. And, like, me and him were like, and he was like, okay, I guess we can try it. Dude, me and him played that all the time. Every single time when we were playing through it, he would come home and was like, all right, let's run it. And then right when he
Like,
got
he literally takes his boots off and he goes straight in there. I'm like,
and then me and him just play that hours. Just play it. Just keep playing it until we beat it. And then so we've beaten Dark Souls 3, then we did Dark Souls 2, which
that's been like the last month.
yeah, because we
The
have
last month has been like.
there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 4 games that we can play together.
Mm.
So
Like he's up in bed, he's Googling.
yeah, he is. He's anytime I
He's
see him on his phone,
Googling
I ask
what
him.
to do.
Yeah, anytime he's on his phone, I ask him, "What are you doing on your phone? Are you
on
are you
your
doing? Are you looking at Dark Souls stuff on your phone?" He's like, "Yeah, I look over it
That's
he's
funny.
he's always looking up different weapons to use. He's always
You
indecisive
asked
about
him that
what
the
weapon."
other day. He was on his phone and you said, "What are you looking up on your phone?" You
Yeah.
asked him about some kind of game. I didn't hear what you said.
I was like,
but
"Yeah,
you
he's
said that.
he's always super indecisive. He's exactly like me. I'm exactly like him. He's so indecisive about what weapon he wants to use. He's always
yeah.
we're like the same. We're always changing what weapons we want to use, changing everything."
So like I walked in one day. I don't know why I didn't just walk right back out. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'll sit on the gamer chair and I'll
Mhm.
watch them play this
Hang
for a
out.
second. And I'm like, he's trying to figure out how to beat this boss, right?
Yeah,
It's called
probably.
the boss.
That's-
Oh,
boss.
Beta Chaos. He's trying to do Beta Chaos.
And I look and I'm like, he's down into like a loincloth.
Wait, who?
Morgan.
In real life?
No, it's no,
His character.
his character in the game was down to a loincloth.
Why?
I wouldn't
Is
do
it a
Yeah.
stripping game?
I don't
No!
know. But he like stripped down
'Cause
because
there-
he's like the wind
Somebody come
resistant.
get him.
No,
The
she-
wind resistant.
It's because, like, the more
Oh
armor...
my, because he Googled what would be better?
Probably.
Oh
yeah.
my.
Because in the game, armor has weight. You have to watch, like, how much weight you're putting on. Like, your weapon has weight, your
Because he
armor has
wanted to
weight.
flip around.
Yeah, so if you just get strip off naked, you can
Yeah.
roll...
He
You can
was,
move
like,
around really
naked.
faster.
He was like, I said, what is this?
So he's just
The
doing
fact
this...
that, but they're probably like dead serious.
Oh, yeah.
And you're
Oh,
going
yeah.
in like, what?
And he's just like his weapons are just like, choo, choo. Which one?
He's gonna
That's
slice his
Yeah,
arms.
because in the game, you put your weapon away, you, like, basically put it in your butt. You basically, like... Then,
Well, he is if he ain't wearing nothing. That's for
Rubber
sure.
butt.
he basically puts it in his butt cheek.
Clutching them, holding them.
Then there's like a sword in the game. It's like this big,
Ouch!
Yeah.
and he just basically like you instantly see him hold like this, and he's like, it's gone, straight up the butt,
Magically gone.
Dude, I don't know.
freaking prison pocket. Dad said that to me one time.
Dark Souls is a top one.
Definitely not like the first
Not
Dark,
the-
but like the series of Dark Souls.
Okay. But it's not your top one.
Favorite one out of the Dark Souls games is either Dark Souls 2 or Elden Ring.
So is that and Zelda kind of like the same type of, not storyline, but like,
Gameplay,
Like sister.
kind of similar
Yeah.
gameplay.
okay.
Zelda's more like puzzles and stuff. You have to walk around like you solve puzzles and stuff. But Elden Ring is more about like fighting.
Okay. Or can you strip down Link?
Yes, you can. In the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, yes, you can
Okay.
strip down to his boxers.
Boxer briefs.
Yeah, at the beginning of Breath of the
Calvin
Wild.
Klein's?
At the beginning of Breath of the
Teddy
Wild, you're,
Whitey's?
at, the, at the beginning of Breath of the Wild, you
Can I
hop.
name
You, at, the, at the beginning
Okay.
of Breath of the Wild, you hop out of this like chamber just in your boxers.
Huh.
First thing you see, Link in his boxers.
Is PSTs?
Yeah, pretty much. Those are exactly what they are.
Those fancy Andes.
Yeah, those fancy Andes. Okay, so what you got? Any other games in those top 10?
Final Fantasy.
Is that so? All these games kind of remind me of the same
Same
kind of
thing.
like.
Final, you probably know Final Fantasy from Dad.
Yeah, I
Dad
think
was
so.
a whole nerd about that.
Yeah.
The nerd.
Nerd.
There's 16 mainline Final Fantasies.
He definitely would two-strap it.
Yeah, the thing is,
Back, I mean.
the thing is with Final Fantasy, did you think it's a whole continuous series of Final Fantasy?
To be honest, I really don't know.
It's not. Every single Final Fantasy game is a different like storyline.
Different characters?
Yeah, different character, different everything.
Huh.
It's a whole different
I
universe.
thought they only
that-
had one.
yeah, each one's a whole different universe.
Who wipes?
And of course, some of them is like Final Fantasy. Some of them is Final Fantasy 13-2, which is a sequel to Final Fantasy 13. So that is definitely one of my favorite Final Fantasy game was Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, which is like I think the newest one.
Okay. Okay. So if you would have to tell our viewers if they've never played any of those games, like what game to start off with.
Yeah,
I guess.
that's a good one.
A good starting game to like good like one of my favorite games that's simple or like
Yeah, to get into gaming.
to a game to get into gaming.
Mhm.
Probably play the original Mario.
Probably Just Dance.
What?
Bro.
You're not gonna really learn like
I
Okay, it's
mean,
like- the best games to learn how to first start playing video games is definitely to start with like a 2D.
like a Mario.
Like there's no
Definitely.
there's no okay.
Definitely.
There's no like camera control. You just
I get
walk
you.
like Mario would be a great starting game. to play
Because
with.
like the other ones, you're like looking all over. I get what you're
Yeah.
saying,
Yeah.
and you're just going across.
What about
I get you.
so what there was a gun on Wii. What did we
the
play?
Wii Zapper,
But what did we play? What was the game?
Duck Dynasty.
Hmm?
Duck Dynasty
I
is
don't
a
remember
hunting
that.
game.
Oh no, remember Dad?
Shocker.
We had a rifle. There was a rifle one, and then there was a pistol one. He had,
You had a
Okay,
rifle
yeah.
one?
There was a rifle.
I
and
only
there
remember
was
the
deer.
pistol.
That's
The deer would be like
okay. Now I remember because it actually did it almost look real, right?
Yes, yes.
I remember now.
Yeah, well, the hunting ones, you had to have the nunchuck one with the joystick
Mhm.
and the pistol.
And you had to connect them both.
Maybe we should find some sort of game like that like for Father's Day.
If you're watching, keep scrolling.
Well, how cute would
Yeah.
I'm saying? Okay.
Cute.
That's a good idea. Or a bowling ball. One or the other. I don't know.
I'm getting a bowling ball.
I'm not giving
We should
nothing.
make
as
him a bowling shirt just for funsies.
Stop.
That'd be funny.
Pop's Bowling League. Rod's Bowling League.
Why don't we start a bowling league?
We could go down there. We shut the bowling alley down
We
for
would.
the outsiders. Remember, there's times that you can't go in there and
Yeah.
bowling.
There's like smoke.
There's
As
a
he's
league.
walking in, there's lights going everywhere, fog makers,
He's running out like the NFL.
confetti,
It's Pop's league.
Dude.
thunderstruck
That'd be
playing.
fun.
Nah, 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 nah,
And he's like walking like this with his bowling ball on his back, with his bowling thing
What
over
is
his
this
strap.
bag?
The print of the shirt's gonna be Barney Rebel's shirt.
Yes,
though.
yes, 100%. 100%.
Oh gosh, thank you, Pop.
Sorry, Pop.
Pop needs to be a guest star on one of
He
these.
does, that's what I'm. Yeah, he does. He definitely does. He definitely does.
So we had a Wii though.
Mhm.
Was it ours?
No, it was art. It was
Okay.
like we would bring
Whose
it
Wii
over.
was it?
It was ours.
We
Oh, our families. Okay, you guys also had a Wii.
Me and Brian had a Wii
You
for
guys,
a minute.
yeah.
It
Is
went-
it, is
it
it like a black
disappeared, I
one?
think.
Yeah, you guys had a black
Mhm.
Wii.
How does it disappear?
I know
I
where
don't
it
know.
is.
Did he sell it?
No,
I remember. I remember.
disappeared.
I think I
sometimes
remember.
things
It was like
disappear at my house.
it was like in your guys' closet.
Yeah, we had it. We played it for a little bit, and then that was it?
Then Brantley came.
No, they had that. Was it an Xbox 360? But it was like a little
Xbox.
camera thing.
The Connect.
That's the Kinect.
Connect.
Yeah,
that's the one
you play
I was talking
Disneyland.
about.
I think you guys
We
have
had one of those
the
for a
Xbox
second.
you guys have is
You
the
did, I remember
Xbox
that.
One S.
I don't know.
It's
The one we have now?
Yeah, the one you have now is Xbox One S.
I don't know. I don't even know if it's been the last time. it's been
But Brant
plugged in.
likes to play
Brant
Mario
loves-
Kart.
He likes Mario Kart. He thinks he's good.
This like
Is he garbage? Dog water?
Well, Allie got mad at him.
What?
Allie came over to get her nails done, or I was doing her toes, and so I don't know why I got brought up about playing Mario Kart, and Brant saying he wants to play, so she's, her, get serious, gonna get up there and play,
yeah.
and he doing what he does, and he's like, all right, I don't even want to play with you anymore. I don't even think they finished one round.
Like what he just.
I mean, he'll sit there and play, but then he'll start walking around.
Well,
But
bro,
sometimes he'll sit and actually play,
Actually
and we
play.
have to wait till he gets there. But
you guys have crossed the finish
Yeah,
line.
right.
Allie's the best player versus the worst player of the family. I
I
don't know how that's
know,
gonna
come
go.
on. But yeah,
Allie's
she
getting
got to show
serious.
them.
Boom, motorcycle, Princess Peach.
Yes, Prince
Ew.
Pete's fine.
But we actually are gonna do a video. We're gonna play Mario Brothers,
OG one.
the OG. So he's gonna do that on his.
We've tried.
cute.
We've
So
tried
that's-
multiple times.
We've
we
tried a
kept
couple
screwing
times,
up.
but we
That's
can't
don't
get
work.
our lives together.
Mhm.
You know,
Get it together. Figure
So.
something out.
we'll
Gotta
figure
figure-
something out.
gotta figure
Yeah,
something out.
we'll figure something out. So I think that might be. You got anything else to say?
No.
I'm
No?
sure we could keep going.
There's
but
a lot to say, but if I start on one thing, we're just keep talking about another thing.
Right.
That's what happens here.
So I think that was a good one. Good first guest.
Our first
Our
guest.
first guest. We think Brody. So yeah, thank you for hanging out with us.
Thanks
I'm sure
for
you
hanging
had-
out.
You had other things to do.
I'm sure you
but,
could put another 600 hours in.
But we were excited to have you.
Mm-hmm.
So that was fun. So make sure you like and subscribe, and Brody will put his 2 YouTube channels down.
It'll
there.
be like right here on the screen.
Not right
Or
there.
like
Right about
no,
there.
right
Yeah, so he's
Here
gonna
on the
roll
screen
that.
right
He's gonna
there.
roll the credits there.
Roll the credits, baby.
Yep, maybe I'm gonna put it right here.
And
Yeah, I'm gonna do it right here.
He's gonna figure something
I'll
out.
figure something out.
He'll figure something out. And we will see you next Friday.
We'll see you next Friday.
Next Friday.
We'll see you
We'll
next
see you next
Friday.
Friday. Peace out.